Okay. Let me adjust volumes of things. Hello, welcome. I have forgotten the last two times to actually end the poll before the end of the stream. So please help me remember at the end of today's stream to make sure I end the poll properly before the stream ends. Anyway, so we have our current picture poll. So let me pop that up. Your main character encounters a Grim Reaper who has broken his scythe and is searching for a replacement. What's your main character gonna do? In other words, what is your main character gonna hand the Grim Reaper as a replacement soul taker awayer instrument, tool, whatchamacallit? So, does your main character hand the Grim Reaper, can't talk today, a holy book, a lightsaber, a marriage registration license, or keys to a sturdy car? So in your main character's universe, how would the Grim Reaper take away people's souls? Or just have fun with it. Whatever you desire. That is the question. Also, hello. Let me switch that. There we go. There we go. Alexandria says hello. Hello. Welcome. CB is here and says hello. Hello. Monique is here and says happy Friday. It is Friday. Yes, it is. Happy Friday. Kate says, woohoo, TGIF. I'm at the office, but we'll be going back and forth today. Your main character would get her brother, who is somewhat of a steampunk inventor, to create something new for the Reaper. Ooh, that would be a fun option. Monique is officially past the midpoint of your summer rom-com's outline. So now you got to work on the plot beats for the second half of the story. Okay. You saying this, Kate, makes me want to go through my steampunk deck and pull out my death card because I can't remember off the top of my head what the image for the steampunk tarot death card is. So I may shuffle during the first sprinty sprint and find it. Anyway, so Monique is finally past the midpoint of your summer rom-com outline. So now you're going to work on the plot beats for the second half of the story. Interesting. Do you find you have more success doing it that way? Like chunking it, do you chunk it in half or do you chunk it in thirds when you are writing the outline? Megan is here. Hello, hello. How is school? How is your health? How is California? All that fun stuff. But hello, glad you're here. Lightsaber. Marriage, question mark? But also, sheesh, right? Of course, the lightsaber. The Force will be so with will so be with him now. Yes, exactly. Monique says, in fun fact, in Baldur's Gate 3, one of the big bosses is a giant skeleton who wields a huge scythe. Yes. I think it is it's in multiple games. I'm trying to think some of the minion skeletons if you're playing a necromancer in Diablo, but I'm not sure which iteration of Diablo has the scythes for the skeletons. It might be 4, but it could be 3. I can't remember off the top of my head, so apologies. Megan says sturdy car for sure. Right? I mean, that could be fun, but it also called to mind when I was trying to think of the last item. Like if you've read any of the sort of isekai mangas that are spoofs, and everybody gets sent to the parallel world by truck. Uh, and so then there's a parody one that there's a company that their job is to hit people with their truck to send them to parallel world. So they have to like do the secret agent thing where they have a bajillion license plate numbers. Um, but it's a great parody. And so yeah, so death by truck coon. Anyway, Kate is laughing at that. Yes, yes, yes. Tony would probably build something. True. Yes. 6 days till November 1. Yes, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so we are a week away from November. NaNoWriMo / Rough Draft Challenge. Monique says, I'm also thinking about Agatha All Along, given that death is a big theme in that show. I've not seen that show. So I haven't seen a lot of shows because anyway. Monique says, I go chapter by chapter when it comes to outlining, but my writing tends to go in halves rather than thirds. Okay. Yeah. School is good. Health is good. California is hotter than it should be. Yes. But you're not complaining. Yeah, it's been, it's currently 74 degrees here in, I think I could qualify Athens area as like northeast Georgia. Yeah, normally it should be probably in the 60s, but it's definitely warm. 6 days. Yeah, the time definitely goes by fast. So working on Preptober all day today. Yes. Good plan. You can hear Duel of the Fates in the background, and then there's the Grim Reaper with Darth Maul's double-sided lightsaber. I mean, it would be kind of scary looking, so yes. There is a spell where you can summon undead, but you never use it because the game is creepy enough as it is. Oh, in Baldur's Gate? I generally, I am also a lazy game player. So generally, if I have a choice, I will play a character that either has long range or has minions. Whether that be pets, sort of like druidic or nature themed characters, or necromancer, skeletons, licks, all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, so generally I tend to play those kind of characters. But yeah, Agatha All Along is so good. I guess I have not heard of it, so I guess I'm gonna have to check it out because two of y'all recommend it. Must be good. Mom Maggie is here and says, hello, lovelies. Hello, Mom Maggie. Congrats on the release yesterday. That was yesterday, right? Yes, I think it was. Time is flowing weirdly. The autumn has been so warm this year. Yes, agree. 53 degrees Fahrenheit. The degree symbol on Apple devices is option +0. I don't even know where the option button is on my phone. No clue. It's usually much cooler right now. Yes. Yeah. Tessa says, hello. Hello. Welcome. I think you'll like the show. It features tarot in the latest episode. Fun. But that also means that it's ongoing, right? Yes, you launched the Dauntless Deception Relic of Time Wars number 10 yesterday. Yes. Exciting. Exciting. There might be a symbol for it on the iPhone. There probably is on like the third keyboard or something. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. I've not made any additional whisk brooms since I saw you last. I have also still not crocheted the head for the dog. So we did laundry yesterday. and most of that is done and put away. At least I think it is. There might be still a load in the dryer or something, but I'll have to check that later. Not right now. But yeah, so things are moving along. I did some final last minute research on some of the candidates that we were still up in the air about in terms of like local elections. So, because they had interviews with them in the last week or so. So going back and looking through the transcripts of the interviews, how they answered the question. Did they answer the question? That kind of thing. So, because early voting has already been happening. And I'm going to take my parents next week to do early voting at one of the locations that's opening next week for doing our civic duty. That way we don't have to do it on the day of. We can just get it done, have our voice be heard, that kind of thing. So, yeah. Don't forget, if you have the option to vote, please vote. There is that. Whichever way you want to vote, that is up to you. But please weigh in on the discussion. So, let's see. Kate says, congrats to Mama Maggie for the book number 10 in the Relic of Time Wars. Let's see. Tessa is finishing up your writing prompts. Excellent. Fantastic. Cool Gamer 2 is here. It says hi. Hello. And the tentative plan for Monique and your family is to go vote tomorrow. Yeah, I would. So tomorrow they do have an early voting location, but I figure it's probably going to be swamped. Plus, I'm going to go with Bestie, and we're going to go to a pumpkin patch hayride face painting farm for her little one. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. You're going to keep your opinions on who should be POTUS. Yeah. Well, at least if we vote, we can have the rights to complain about it. Tessa says, I voted by mail. Excellent. You already submitted your ballot as well. You just want this election over with. So sick of the last 8 years of campaigning since the Obama years. Should be illegal to campaign more than 6 months before the vote. Yeah. The political campaigning seems to start earlier and earlier, just kind of like Christmas sort of creeps backwards into the year. And so, but there's no Halloween to stop it. So it just keeps going longer and longer. Yeah. But anyway, so today is a day where I'm going to be doing some revision. So I'm hoping to get some solid numbers. Some good numbers for, because I won't have to rewrite every single word, but I will be adding, cleaning up, that kind of thing. So, yep. Thanks for mentioning, because it reminded you to ask your mom. Yes. You have election fatigue and anxiety. Yeah. Understood. All right, let's pull a card real quick, and then we will get to... Okay, we pulled the Wolf, which is number 67. And it says, turn knowledge into wisdom. I'm close. Nope. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have our wolf, and it's got sort of like wing characteristics under its eye, which is kind of cool. Turn knowledge into wisdom. The wolf leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all you have learned and all you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it into your body, mind, and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, and to turning knowledge into wisdom and experience into magic. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of the wolf is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. So there you go. There is your wolf for the day. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up this one. Let's make sure the volume is up. Make sure my volume is up so I can hear it. And you pulled Judgment Inverted. Okay. You think you can use that for some of your characters, or is that more for you? You love the card, just how you feel in terms of the wolf. Yes. You met the most adorable husky yesterday. Oh, they're so cute. 8 of Wands for me today. Nice. Okay. Frantic energy. I would think that it would be... Are you feeling frantic energy today, or are you feeling sort of like relief and release after yesterday? Monique says, I feel like combined with the wolf, it fits the current plot point you're working on for your summer rom-com. Okay. All right, let's do this. So number 1 is to save your document if you've already been working. Otherwise, make sure that you pull up whatever you're going to be working on today. Sorry, I got lost in my thought. 2 is make sure you have something to sip on. And I currently have the bottom third of my black cherry herbal tea. So cheers. 3 is to straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is making sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was the first sprint. I think I did okay. So let's do some math, figure out where we are. Okay, got my two numbers. Okay, so I got 1,208 revised. How'd you do? I'm going to add mine to my tracker. How did we do? Keiko popped in and said hi. Hello. I think you pulled the judgment inverted because Ben and Darcy are evaluating what went wrong in the midpoint, and they're both hating themselves for being so harsh. Ah, okay. See, we got 106 words. Nice. Monique says, I'm currently thinking about how to lead up to the, I can't remember if, I know we've discussed how to pronounce this. The Levy subplot. I could be wrong. It could be Levi. Okay, Levy being the new Lydia. You're thinking he gets invited to live in a hype house in New York. Ooh, lots of chaos could come from that. CB's prepping your backup project for November, just in case Dark for President is too much or the results of the election go south, right? Yeah. Doing your last writing prompt for the day. Nice. Excellent. Maz is here. Hello. You've just joined, not done anything yet, but you were doing your outlining for your November project. Yeah. I think that's going to wait till next week for me, which is very, very soon. But I'm always guilty of waiting till the last moments or so before I decide. My very first nano that I succeeded in, I thought of the plot premise the night before. I still wasn't sure if I was going to participate or not. And then I was like, well, what if we do this? So. Kate says, I've been working on my index cards, then worked on generation AI of your world map. It looks so cool. Next. Okay, so pronounce Levi like the jeans. Okay. I'm going to try and remember, but I'll probably mess it up again, but I will try to remember. Megan says, I've been playing an idle game that Kat got me. Oh, what game? I do like a good fun idle game. That's what I sort of was back into Stardew Valley for a couple weeks there. I haven't gamed this week or last week though, so. Kiku says, watching some YouTube, then continuing writing because I want my 100K on the fanfic for the Storyteller's Hearth. Nice. Nice. What's the date for the next Storyteller's Hearth? Has that date been released? Do we know about that? I've been so out of touch. Because we usually don't do it on a quote unquote nano month, but with nano being so sort of out of favor, perhaps. This weekend. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Also made dinner and you're currently devouring it. Fantastic. Good. Alexandria is doing a little bit of research and it went well. Excellent. Keiko is anxiously awaiting for a notification for when your package is arriving and that it arrives safely because you ordered a new laptop. Okay. Cross our fingers. Knock on wood. Rusty's retirement. What is Rusty's retirement? Oh, cute. And yes, it is on sale at the moment. Let's 25% off. Overwhelmingly positive reviews, which is great. An relaxing idle farming simulator that sits at the bottom of your screen while you do other things. Oh, I think I heard about this from like one of the Thor Pirate Software's mentions in a short where it just like sits down here. Cute. Cute. Are you I don't know if I would be capable of ignoring it. But I guess that's why you have all these little critters running around, because they're doing the stuff for you. I'll have to check it out. It's on sale. We do love a good sale. Every time you see the name Levi, you cannot help but pronounce it the Japanese way because Attack on Titan. Yes. Place with Brothers, you're stuck for years on season 1. Okay. Gotcha. Stardew Valley is dangerous. Yes, yes, because it takes quite some time, especially if you are like going down into the dungeons. The time slows down while you're in the dungeons, which I didn't realize. But yeah, so and I've had a couple of like where my computer has frozen or like shut down, because my computer does that sometimes. And it's like the end of the day. So like 10:30 p.m. and my computer shuts down or boots me out or whatever. And it only saves at the beginning of the day. So you have all of that day to do over again. And I got so mad because I did a whole bunch of fishing. It was like a rainy summer evening. And I did a whole bunch of fishing and caught some good fish, increased my fishing score, which I hate the fishing game. I'm not going to lie. And then I had to do it all over again because it didn't save. I wish there was like a hard save button, but there isn't, at least not as far as I'm aware. You're at 78K. Okay, so you're close. You can do it. Maybe. I mean, that's a lot of words. But maybe by the end of Storyteller's Hearth, you can get that. Unless you're like crunch time today. So it's Mario Party. Yes. Okay. So this is in regards to Storyteller's Hearth is tomorrow. Stardew is always fun. Yes. Agreed. Although I have not found a weapon that can do the armored bugs yet. So looking forward to Dragon Age, but no playing until December. Ooh, it starts tomorrow. Yes. The Storyteller's Hearth. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes. You'll miss parts of it because you're going to see Venom: The Last Dance on Sunday. Gotcha. Kiko says, yes, and I need to know the time because you have work. You need to know if you need to ask your supervisor if you can disappear for 10 minutes from the workplace to go and receive it and then quickly come back. Okay, and your laptop, yeah, because you don't want that sitting out for somebody to steal. It disappears when you're doing something on the screen, but it's easy to get back to when you're ready to be distracted. Nice. But I don't know how to ignore it either. It's just so much fun. Yes. If you win Nano, you're getting the new Mario Party game for Switch. Nice. Nice. Moving out to the kitchen to make lunch. Excellent. Storyteller's Hearth has the playlist ready with all the streams. Yes. Yeah. The Jess's organization has always been impeccable for that. And then that always ready to have that playlist for both the social and the workaholic sprinting streams on a different playlist. And then like I'm trying to remember if she normally has like a fourth or a third full playlist, but I think they normally separate it out into social and sprinting. But it's always been really good about that. So, woohoo for Dragon Age, says Keiko. Yes, your fan fiction is Dragon Age. Nice, excellent. You love it. Dragon love. So speaking of Dragon love, we're just in the talk mode, I guess. Apparently, I spent some time shopping online last night and got Christmas presents for my nephews, and among them are the 3D printed articulated dragon toys. They're very fun looking. You're back. You're going to get the rest of your dinner. Excellent. You waited 10 years for this game, and I cannot wait. Don't want to be spoiled. Yes. Yes, yes. Beware of the soundtrack title list, though, because it contains spoilers. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely don't want to look at those. You haven't watched anything other than the first trailer. I really, really don't want Solis to be the cackling villain doing it for the lulz. You want Cole back too? No. If you're in the UK, clocks change at 2 a.m. Sunday morning. When does ours change? I think ours changes. Oh, when does it change? Did I put it on my calendar? The 3rd, yes. So Sunday. The clocks are changing again. UK and in the US as well. Yeah. Fall back. Hope not the character trailer. The one that the devs didn't want to be the first trailer. Oh no, I didn't hear about that. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So UK, you're changing on the 27th. US, we're changing on the 3rd. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I got confused there because they're both Sundays. The one where Solis says, "You must have questions." Gotcha. I've watched so much stuff, and the trailers, like the one they dropped yesterday, that you really need to to think which one you mean. It's like, oh my god, how did you avoid spoilers until now? Amazing. You're doing a good job. Are we? Yeah, we really. I've been talking too much today. We need to get another sprinty sprint. I'm trying to think of how many years it'll be for the next Elder Scrolls installment. Forever is what it feels like. Forever. All right, let's do another sprint. Don't forget to save your document. Don't forget to do your self-promo, was what I was trying to think of. So self-promo, this sprint, please. And then 1 is save, 2 is sip. Cheers. 3 is straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure that you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how'd we do? See. 717. And then I kind of felt like I lost steam and swapped to writing down some things in I'm going to cover this in case family looks. Christmas shopping and present lists. So added some things there. I should probably record the spending log type thing, but we're not going to deal with that right now. So I will, however, cut this sticker because it is bothering me. There we go. Maybe it'll stick now. We'll see. Just a corner that the edge of it went over the spine. Hopefully I didn't cut any of the stitching. Anyway, I am liking the theme colors that I chose for November. They're gorgeous. Lots of blues. Again, I filmed it, but I'm terrible at editing and like putting up the actual content. But I have filmed it, the setup. So at some point that needs to be dealt with. How did your sprint go? Did you manage to get some words? Did you get distracted? Did you eat? Did you do some self-promo? Vote in the poll? Would it make sense that Ben would be concerned about his cousin, given that Levi is 21, living on his own for the first time with people the family isn't familiar with? I think it would really depend on how close you have written them. Like, are they the type to be concerned about themselves? Are they the type that, depending on how you have written them, depending on their character motivation, etc. Some people and characters don't necessarily like to be around like the family as a whole, but they are more than happy to be around you as an individual. So again, depending on how you have written your character or rewritten your character, as it were. Mom Maggie says, check out AuthorTube Presents Bog Hag. And here is the link to Bog Hag Anthology. And then also check out Mom Maggie's book page. Here it is. Self Pub with Andy says, hey friends. Hello. Welcome. Alexandria also says hello to Self Pub with Andy. Booped the like button. Thank you. Mom Maggie says, hi Andy. Andy says, hey back. Hope the launch is going well. Funky Sai says, I've never been happier to say, TGIF everyone. Happy Friday. How's your coffee? Is it brewing? So we called your mother and then started working on the playlist for next month. Nice. More research in about 91 words. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's really pretty. I love stickers and journals, but I just forget to make time to do it. Yeah, and that's sometimes it's like halfway through the month before I get to it. But lately I've been trying to do it and make sure it's set up before the end of the current month. That way I have someplace to like do that. And I know that, you know, being on the internet and doing stuff writing related, productivity related, like everything should be content and I should film it and post it. But there are times where like, I just don't want to film, or I want to do it at night because I'm a night owl. And I just really like want to do it for myself rather than for others. So that's what happened with October. October, I didn't film it. I was just like, let me just do it. So I did this one like at night when it was, I still haven't done that part. So ignore that. Need to update my spending log. And the weeks are kind of discordant as to how much I actually used the spacing and stuff. Sometimes I go back in and I retroactively fill it in, but for the most part, I think the waterfalls are pretty. I think they are not as practical if you are, if you have a particular amount of space that you are used to or that you feel like you're going to require. Yeah. September's is very similar to November's in that I used mushroom stickers, but I got the sort of like reds and browns for September. August, I had the sort of black and gold, and about halfway through, I got some new stickers, and so my stickers started changing. So, yeah. Or like I couldn't decide which stickers I wanted to use or how many. July was the tail end of my yellow window stickers. So it was a yellow and blue theme. June was a chaotic mess that I didn't like in terms of like the color palette, I think was just not my vibe. So I don't think that vintage and beiges are my thing. I barely looked at it because I didn't like it. May, I loved May's. May's was black, gold, and like dark florals. Loved it. Also loved the Nora Roberts quote, stop making excuses and write. Stop whining and write. Stop fucking around and write. It's great. April, I didn't love the calendar outlook, but I did love the color palette of the purples and pinks and sort of like the I don't know what you call it, periwinkle blue. There we go. That's what I call it. March was a rehash of a color palette that I really liked last year. Sort of like the pink and aqua. So I really like those. February was too much red. Too much red. I really liked the cover that I did, but it was too much red because I wrote in red and different shades of red, reddy orange. It was too monochromatic. So I need a separate color to balance it out, is what I discovered. January, I didn't know what I was doing. This was when I set up like partway through the month, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing. Because I had set up all of the front stuff, and then I was tired, and I was just like, well, let me just slap together a January spread, and I should have waited and like done it on a different time when I felt like it. But yeah. So, Stacy says, reading of your computer needs a reset, but you're in the middle of the last day of the Sarah Boone trial. So you are listening, but not doing anything else with my computer. Gotcha. Okay. You love the colors for October. Me too. I stole that from Erin Smith. She had a October pink palette. She had some other colors in there as well, but I had enough of some of the same washi tape and then some other ones that would do. But yeah, so I stole the color palette idea from Erin Smith. She has a video set up for it. It was great. And she also explains how to do the waterfall tabs, which is where I tried it. Most of your stickers are stars or spooky stuff. Most of my stickers are moons. There's like a high proportion of like moon stickers that I have. So, but I have a lot of, I went on a shopping spree a couple months ago I guess the end of July or so. I did like a 3-hour live where I unboxed everything. It was ridiculous. But if you want to see all of them, that exists on my channel somewhere. CB says, one of my support staff is great at drawing. Nice. So you're going to get her to draw out a big version of your word count tracker. Nice. The Avengers A logo. Fun. Purple would be nice with red. It would be, yeah. So I don't know if maybe eventually I'll do a color palette with that, but would you look so pretty? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm slowly discovering what works and what doesn't. And every time I get used to something, I'm like, I want to shake it up, and then I go through it again. But it's fun. You should say celestial because moons and planets as well. You're looking at some stuff online now, but you've got to curate the cart down from 2 items. Yes, I do this too. Yes. Journal site does not have a good cart though. I would agree with that. It's hard to see everything. You've never used them before. That was one thing that I was frustrated with their cart. And I did wind up, because they didn't have all of the sticker packs in colors I wanted, I did wind up ordering some from Temu. Just so you know. They have approximately equal price ranges for most of those things. So maybe you could do purple with red. Oh, the purple with red for January. Let me try that again. Maybe you could do purple and red for February 2025 and make purple the feature color and accent with red. Maybe. I'm trying to think. I've got a couple of purples that lean towards red rather than blue, so I could use some of those. I just have to make sure I have like the right pairing. But yeah. All right. I've just talked my whole head off today. We've only done 2 sprints. Let's do another sprint. I'll do a 25. That way I'm not eating into your afternoon too much. And then also I got to remember after the sprint, I need to end the poll before I end the live. I can't believe I did that for 2 times in a row after being gone for a week. It's just, I've lost all my habits. Okay, let's do this. 3rd sprint. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of something and finish it off if it's down at the bottom of the cup. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I think I maybe got 200 words. And then I was focused on just rereading some of the stuff that I had gone over previously, making sure things were still in line. So, but I think we're doing fine. Let's see. Mom Maggie said, my October palette is golds and ambers, like sunsets and marigolds, which is gorgeous. You also have purple and starry skies theme for February 2025. Nice. I like that too. Does anybody have any recommendations of places to buy stickers and washi tape? I use Happy Planner, so I don't need a journal, and you're in the UK. Well, I mean, you can obviously go for things like the washi tape shop, Notebook Therapy. Archer and Olive has some washi tape. And then I was trying to think of like what's the equivalent of a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby. And I Googled it. And so apparently Hobby Craft is like the closest thing to a Michael's in the UK. They should have some stickers and planners, maybe, on their website, if nothing else. But online, Journal Site and Temu are probably some of the cheaper places. But then small business is always an option, always a good fun option, because then they have their original designs and they're really cute. So yeah, you'd have a hobby craft, but they don't really do nice stickers or washi, which stinks. Sticky Club is a website that does like a subscription, monthly subscription, where they send you some things. And apparently that reminds you of an online monthly market. They do spooky stationery and so on, which is fun. I popped in a couple names here: Paper Monogatari, Bailey J, Peppercut Studios, which is the business of the YouTube channel called Julianne Doodles. Then there's things like Catnip Studios. There we go. Has some really cute things. But yeah, you don't do stickers, but you do use ink stamps, which could be an option. Yes. Your kid up her pants. Oh no, so use that Sprint to give her a shower. Yeah. No, my bestie texted me. Well, we chatted over this past weekend, and then called again like the next day, because her little one caught something from the daycare, and it's the first time that the baby has really been sick with it. So usually she just gives it to Bestie. So you got distracted by the online market. Oh no, but you did write a little bit of your outline. Success. Excellent. CB got 48 words. Fantastic. You think Poundland has some washi tape? I know they used to. Which reminds me, what's the is it Daiso? Yes. So Daiso has a DaisoUS.com, so they probably have a UK.com. And I know we've looked at them before, and you can shop online with them. But there's like a $10 minimum type thing. So yeah, but I know you can shop with them online, and they have some really cute things. Amazon has some, yes. Happy reminder, don't forget about the poll. Thank you. Yes, let's do the poll. Don't use Amazon, but I will check the other ones mentioned. Okay, excellent. Mom Maggie's headed to town. Have a blessed day. You may have had some coffee, Funky. Excellent. Good. I'm glad that all is right with the world. Okay, when it comes to our main character meeting a Grim Reaper who has broken a scythe, what is our main character going to hand the Grim Reaper? And the answer is a lightsaber. We are enabling the Grim Reaper to go and do his job with a lightsaber, followed by a holy book, and then tie between marriage registration license and keys to a sturdy car for last place. So there you go. There you go. The Grim Reaper can now do his job again. CB says, I was drooling over Mario, Harry Potter, and Marvel stickers during that sprint. You added all of them to your save for later, Amazon. Pookie's like, no, did you vote for something else? Or are you just not wanting the Grim Reaper to go do his job? So, all right, y'all. Thank you very much for joining me. So that is going to be it for me today. Sorry for the yawn. Don't forget to save your document and all of the wonderful progress that you made. Stace says, I just realized the Sturdy Car sounds like a reference to Piers Anthony book on a Pale Horse, which is a great book, by the way, but that was not an intentional reference. Funky says, I was hoping for some kind of portal to send him away forever. That might cause more issues. So, who knows? All right. Again, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you had a good time. Hope you got some good words or some good productivity going, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.